Okay, welcome back. I made a little bit of a mistake. This one right here, I didn't realize there's a plus here. This is not factorable because it's a plus. It does not follow this form, x squared minus y squared. So in this case, your answer would simply just be prime. Why is it prime again? Because there's a plus in between, not a minus. So remember this for a quiz or a test. We're going to move on now to the sum of cubes and the difference of cubes. So for the sum of cubes, we have to follow a rule. Oh, also we have the perfect cubes. Perfect cubes are like 1 cubed, 2 cubed. 1 cubed is 1 times 1 times 1, which is just 1. 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And then you would go on. So right here, so our perfect cubes, the list of them, which will help you later on. So we got 1 cubed is 1. 2 cubed is 8. We did that right here. 3 cubed is 27. 4 cubed is 64. 5 cubed is 125. 6 cubed is 216. 7 cubed is 343. 8 cubed is 512. 9 cubed is 729. And 10 cubed is 1,000. It can go on forever. All right, here's what the rule for factoring for sum of cubes. So if it is in the form of x cubed plus y cubed, you're going to follow this rule. You're going to write your answer like this. X plus y, x squared minus xy plus y squared. So it's the same process, so we have to find out what x and y is to be able to plug it in. Okay, so let's do number 7. So in number 7, we have right here, this is going to be my x cubed, this is going to be my y cubed. So same process. X cubed equals h cubed. I need to solve for x. So what I'm going to do now, instead of square root, I'm going to cube root. Okay? The cube root of x cubed is simply just x. And the cubed root of h cubed is simply just h. So now I know that x equals h. Everywhere I've seen x, I can put an h. But we're not done, we still have to do the 125. So right here, we know that y cubed is equal to 125. I know that because y cubed is right here. Y cubed equals 125. Now we need to figure out what y equals, so we have to take the cube root of both sides. The cubed root of y cubed is simply just y. And the cubed root of 125, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now all we have to do is plug and chug. So it's telling us our answer is going to be in the form of parentheses, x plus y. Well, x is h, so it's h plus 5. Parentheses, x squared. Well, x is h, so it's not going to be x squared, it's going to be h squared. Minus x times y. Well, it's going to be this times this. So h times 5 is 5h. And then right here is a plus y squared. Y is 5. So 5 squared is 25. This is your answer for this one. All right. Let's move on. We'll skip number 8 for time. We will skip number 9. And let's do number 10 as our last example for this one. So it's the same exact process. I'm going to use my red ink. Once again, I need to find out what is x. So it's in the form of x cubed plus y cubed. So I know that x cubed is really this one right here, 729 m to the 6th. I need to figure out what x is equal to. Well, to do that, I need to cube root both sides. The cube root of x cubed is x. The cubed root of 729 m to the 6th. The cubed root of 729 is this one right here. That's in the 9th spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the cubed root of m to the 6th. If you remember in the square roots, when you take a square root of an exponent, you divide it by 2. So following the same type of rule, when you take a cube root of an exponent, you divide it by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. So therefore this is 9m squared. All right. So I also know that y cubed is this right here, so 64n to the third. I need to figure out what y equals, so I need to cube root both sides. The cube root of y cubed is y. The cube root of 64, 1, 2, 3, is 4. The cube root of n to the third is just n, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now I need to write my final answer in this form right here. So it's parentheses, x plus y. X is 9m squared plus y, which is 4n. Parentheses, x squared, okay, x, 9m squared raised to the second power. Let me do that right here. So 9m squared raised to the second power is 9m squared times 9m squared. So 9 times 9 is 81. N squared times n squared is m to the fourth, because you add your exponents. So that's how you do 9m squared squared. Because it's telling you right here to do x squared. X is this, so we have to square this. Multiply it by itself twice. Okay. Drop down our minus. Now we have x, y, so we have to multiply these two together. So 9 times 4 is 36. M squared times n is simply just m squared n. They're different letters. Plus, and then y squared. Well, y is 4n, so y squared is 4n times itself. 4 times 4 is 16. N times n is n squared. So that's the answer, the long answer to number 10. Once again, you can leave 8 and 9 blank.